Hit her with the brush.
That's gonna be your tail.
Hit her with the brush.
Because you wasn't in here just to watch us mess up. You was in here to make sure everything was in place for me.
Okay, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at this hair. I'm gonna go back to Louisiana and then give it to a voodoo witch.
You ain't right. You just low down and dirty. Low down. Low down. Dom.com. Y'all, my hair better been in place.
Your hair look good.
Okay.
Now everything else.
Looking very fancy this morning.
Thank you, Dom.com.
Happy 8 years.
Yep, 8 years at Channel 6 News.
How do you feel?
You know, I was like, dang, I came in here the summer of 2017. Like, who are these people? No, I'm joking. And I feel good. Started from the bottom and now I'm here. Okay. Big ol' 8. 8 years, 8 months. Notice the difference.
Dominic, I know this is about Jasmin. I'd just like to say that I've been here 23 years.
Oh.
Next month.
Oh.
See how they like to take away from my shine? Haters. Okay. How the heck should I hold this thing? I feel like... Ah! So, I ordered this from Amazon, and it didn't come with a string.
Oh.
But I'm
That's
like,
weird.
it's okay. I'm like, where would I even put the string? Maybe over here. But it's okay, because it'll keep it from spinning, I guess.
All right. Full body?
Yeah.
Put your head through one of the circles in the 8. No, that didn't look good.
It's weird?
That didn't look as good as I thought it would.
Okay. Can you give me before I tip over?
Yeah.
Okay. Dominic.
Yeah, I think yay.
Okay. Oh, cute.
You like it?
I like it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dom.com.
You're welcome.
And then, this is the day. Well, I open up to 5 a.m. This is
Ooh,
the day.
scary. I look up and I just see all these eyes on me.
Man, y'all just be pulling up. Run up, get done up.
If
Run
you
up,
have the
get done up.
827 open, I need you to refresh it.
I just opened it,
I
so it
just
should be
opened it.
fresh.
Okay. And we could talk with something else, but I want you to look and see what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are stories that you guys can talk about. Micah, I put all that SB2HBs and beach trip, whatever, the legislation.
Okay, I will say I did watch the playback when I posted this on TikTok. SB2 still had House Bill 3 on it.
Okay, so we need to SB2. We need the graphic.
The graphic says House Bill 3, but it's SB2.
It's Senate Bill 2.
Yes. Because when I edited the TikTok, I was like, what? So yeah.
Okay, so but that's how I have it stacked, and I have it stacked with all the events you guys were talking about too, and things like that. Like, we get to around the community, we go to full weather at some point. Again, you guys can elaborate on these stories. I think this is enough to fill the hour. I think it is. But you know,
Did you throw weather in there?
that
Huh?
She said that.
I was listening. I'm sorry.
She don't be listening. That's the thing. You can say something, and then 4 seconds later, she'll ask the question that you just mentioned, or she'll brand it as a brand new idea. I'm like, I just said that 3 seconds ago.
I promise I was listening to her. My day is going swell. I'm getting a little sleepy though. Been doing this for too long to be sitting up here getting sleepy.
Too long for what? Say too strong for too long. And I can't get about you, baby. Hey, whoa, no.
You notice how I said earlier, I was like, Micah just can't never just let me have my moment. You see, you were over here interviewing me, asking me about my day.
Girl, you said a word that triggered me.
And
So
he
shut up.
screamed for you to come over there and bring the camera to him. I told you every time
I already got my
every
audience
time
here.
I get my glory, Micah want to take it.
With your morning playbook, I'm Zoe Del Rosario. Have a great week in Central Texas.
We're so humble. We got extra shit to do.
Crystal, you mispronounced your last name. What did she say? What did she say, Crystal? She said you said Zoe Del Rosario. And it's Del Rosario.
How are you going to tell me that I mispronounced my own last name? Girl,
Yeah.
get your
Be
mind
quiet because she
right.
don't speak a lick of Spanish. So
Right,
tell her
exactly,
to
exactly.
hush.
Krista taught me how to
Talking
say
just
something.
to talk.
Just to talk.
She taught me how to say top man. Morning, Cindy. I don't know how to pronounce those.
I want to love you. P-Y-T, pretty
She's talking about I want to be. She's biting off the song. I'm singing.
Ryan, do you have anything to say for Jasmine's 8-year anniversary?
I'm usually not the nicest to her, and I just want to say that over the past 8 years, that she is a very calculated and evil person.
Okay.
But I've enjoyed working with her and being evil with her.
Aww.
Just take it easy, make sure you stay hydrated because again, this is going to feel much warmer than the thermometer would have you believe. We're drying today, drying through Saturday, drying through most of Sunday, but by the time we get to Sunday night, we bring in a few more showers and thunderstorms. We increase those chances into the week and we keep them there basically all week.
Thank you so much, Max. What's been our reason to smile this morning? Do you know what
Why you put that picture
today is? It's an 8. What a beautiful reason to smile. It is Jasmine's 8-year anniversary here at KCN here in Central Texas. What's your words? What you got to say to the folks?
8 years flew by fast. I've been, running the field as a reporter, weekend anchor, now I'm the morning anchor. So I've done a lot in 8 years, and it's been great. Central Texas people are great. Friends have become family, so I cannot complain.
8 is great. So glad to have you here. I know Central Texas is familiar with you. Started off as the Waco reporter. Now you're just telling the news to all of Central Texas.
Yeah,
Glad to have you with us.
absolutely. Have a good day. See you Monday. Woo!
Oh yeah, she's still gonna be here.
Who started off with this picture? Dominic.
It was the best picture, by the way. Let's say that.
Now y'all know how I am about my picture.
Morning,
You should
Jasmine.
use that for your
Jasmine.
profile pic. It's really shows off your best features, you know. Go 8, go 8. Woo!
You're just missing the 50.
So
and
now
the
you're
5.
now you have to take 8 shots.
Girl, I'll be passed out somewhere. Somebody have to drive me home if that was the case.
That's fine. We'll drive you home. We're getting 8 shots after the show. Woo!
Child, I'll be on the floor
Just getting
passed
done
out.
drinking,
Throw
driving,
up coming down the
don't
side of my
drink.
mouth.
It's bad for you.
You one of those.
I'm one of those. I cannot do shots.
Y'all, so we're about to start our streaming show.
Are we gonna do it right from here at the desk?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Did he say something?
I say do it from the desk because just keep it going. Like make it simple.
Yeah.
And, like they can make whatever changes they want.
There we go. Happy anniversary.
I'm gonna show you
I'm
what
sorry
you
we didn't know, or it would have been bigger.
Girl, it's 8, not 10. Now if I was here 10 years, then I'd have got mad.
You would have had to say something. How were we gonna know? You would have let us know ahead of time.
Okay, so what did 8 months say? She's been here for 8 months. I've been here for 8 years.
No, I didn't say anything bad. I just said if it was 10, you needed to let us know because we would have thrown you a good party.
Well, whenever I make 10 years, if I'm still here, then hopefully you'll come back, Zoe.
Well, if you invite me, I'll be here.
It was fine. There was a lot of news in there. It was jam-packed. So I thought the flow of it was fine. I was, which we'll work on. I was confused about the cut-ins. But I know you guys were working on that, just pulling them up and stuff. But whatever, it's okay. I do like putting the slate in for the cut-ins.
Real quick, while you're on that topic, Rob had a good idea. We can also go to Skycam and like, hey, you have a moment of Zen before we come back with your news or something like that.
We'll have
you
a
know?
Slato camera up here shortly. We'll have
Okay.
2 Waco cameras, new Waco cameras.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't just go to a shot. I actually think, it's just this is a vernacular thing. I would just say, you're going to break. Nobody knows what a cut-in is.
and like we were saying, like some stuff, certain news I don't want to chat about because I want to get in trouble. Like, you know, like with the Trump stuff, like,
Yeah.
you know, that's gonna be,
Don't stretch yourself in
that's gonna be,
places you don't want to be.
yeah, you might say something, and you know, people call you out, and
I think your community stuff was
fine.
I think it was fun, and you can talk at length at that, and I think that is. I think there's a better starting point where it's essentially the newscast you want to do. I do think, you know, I said to Crystal walking, we still have our biggest issue we got to figure out in the next week, and Jim said he was going to come in early all next week, was the timing for you all to sit there and get a little bit of that rest in between. And again, like I said, you're going to have another person doing a 3-hour stretch. They're going to need, you got to figure out some of that cadence, you know? Like again, I go like at 6:30, does one of you take a break? You know, at 7 another one. I don't think there's a sin doing that. I don't think it impacts the performance.
Yeah.
I just think you got to find ways so you guys can take a breath. Because again, it's not just about now. It's about going to 9, and then you know, then suddenly you know the pressure's gonna be come down. It's gonna be like, hey, can you go to 10?
Yeah. And then something else that I mean, I told Crystal about this, but just doing this every day, we were able to pull like old packages, the biggest storage from this week, because it's Friday. What about on Monday? There's no content on the freaking weekend. No one posts anything over the. I mean, they post little stuff, but there's nothing of substance half the time.
Yeah.
And then like all these community events, unless we like, hey, you missed this on Friday, you missed this on Saturday. So it's kind of like, what are you going to fill it with? Like we got lucky because we could take a whole week, and we already chatted about like that pop-up stuff. We could take that, but like when it's every day, it's like, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and we can try to utilize the TVU command center, but what if nothing's going on? Like that's my concern too, coming down every day. Jasmin has thick skin, and so we just be messing. We don't be serious.
See, I have thick skin, and Zoe don't sometimes. She'll get
Okay, why am I being...
Ryan don't have thick skin,
Yes, I do.
so therefore I have to take the bulk of it.
You are so
He couldn't
brave.
tell Ryan to rap, but he could tell me that he was sleeping with my man.
Jasmin tells me trash every day, and I take it.
The funniest thing I think ever said in this news station was when you were talking about, oh yeah, you know, I'd be popping out in public because you know who I am, and you go, where, the dollar store? It was like, oh, like 2 weeks of my jaw's like dropped. I'm like,
Like I always tell people though, you have to have tough skin to work on Texas today. Like you can't take
In
it
this
personal.
industry in general.
Yeah, in this industry in general, and we the kind of people like we'll dish it and take it. So like if you do a good roast on me, I'll laugh. Like I'll laugh with you. Crystal, we crack up. Zoe will laugh sometimes, but sometimes she get mad.
Okay, you too.
Micah will laugh,
You too.
but I don't get as mad as Zoe. Zoe gets mad and storms off.
I just like to say, you call me trash every day.
That's such a lie.
And although I laugh, deep down when I get home,
you laughing at the...
it's not funny. I'm tired of being called basura.
That's a lie. I think I call you Cristal more than I call you trash.
No, you call me trash every day.
Micah, do I call her trash or Cristal every day? Be honest. Don't lie.
That is a toss-up. I'm not gonna lie, because
This shouldn't even be a fight. Why are you calling me
Hold on,
trash?
because
I'm your manager.
When I say that to you, it means I love you.
I'll remember that.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Look like
don't come back.
grass.
Huh?
Look like grass.
look who's storming off now. Tell her, Zoe.